Hey, this is Beverly Bozeman. I am the creator of Speak Queen, an encouraging platform for women. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. Be sure and share the broadcast with your friends and your family. Be sure and turn on the notification bell so that you'll know when I'm on. And thank you for liking and subscribing to the channel. And again, thank you guys. I appreciate you for stopping by. My broadcast today is entitled This Ain't Forever. So the other day, I was talking to God about some stuff, right? And nobody better to talk to, by the way. And one of the things that I was talking to God about is something that I've been talking to God about for quite some time. And I just had gotten to the point where I was like, God, I'm tired of talking about this. I really am. And thank God that he's long suffering, because I know he, probably to the point where he's tired of me talking to him about it. And then, no lie, I heard in my spirit, this ain't forever. I know that was God talking to me. Let's just go ahead and be real about it. I know it was. I know his voice. If you have a relationship with God, you'll know when he's speaking to you. And it's not like audible like you hear me right now. It's like in your spirit. That's a whole nother video. But when he said this ain't forever, it was like a punch. Like boom. It didn't hurt, but it was just like boom. That's the only way I can describe it, right? And I grew up in church, so I have been hearing about trouble don't last always, and one day it's going to get better, and all of this. And it's just like, okay. But it was something different about this time. The revelation that I got from that, well, I got several, but the main one is that one day this life is going to be over. Now, typically, no lie, that's kind of scary to think about death. It really is, because we don't know how it goes. We don't know what's going to happen, exactly what's going to happen, once we're gone. And we don't know how we're going to die for the most part. So that process and the idea of it all can be, kind of scary. But no lie, it was not scary. And, I don't know if I'm getting ready to croak or not, but it just was not scary, because it was like a revelation, not like, a doomsday, and wasn't prophetic, this is some scary stuff. It was just like a revelation, like this ain't forever. And it clicked. It really clicked in my understanding. It clicked because it made me consider the thing that I was tired of talking to God about, like this thing here that you're upset about, that you're worried about, or whatever. It ain't gonna last. Of course, life is ebbs and flows. Life is ups and downs and things like that. But one day your life is going to be over. And if you get old enough to reflect back over your life, the revelation that I got, do you want to say, I worried about this one thing all that long time, and I could have been doing something else? Was the revelation that I got. I was like, no more. No more worrying about that thing. Matter of fact, no more worrying about anything, because the only thing that you can control is the moment that you are in. You cannot control 10 minutes from now. Now, granted, what you do right now can have an effect on 10 minutes from now. But you can't do anything about 10 minutes from now, because you're not there. You can't do anything about 10 minutes ago, because you can't go back in time as of yet. Who knows? But why would you want to? So with those revelations, I was like, this ain't forever. No matter what it is that we go through, it's not going to last forever. There's an expiration date on that situation, just like there's an expiration date on our lives. Even though the Bible says that everybody's not going to taste death, because some people will be raptured up. But that's the end of your physical life. So if your life period, has an expiration date. Those situations that are the negatives and the horribles and all of that, they have an expiration date too. So why focus or give energy to those things that are no good? Eat the meat and spit out the bones is what we say in the country, which means take from it what you can, use it for what you will, and discard the rest. This ain't gonna last forever is what you need to be telling yourself going forward. When you're faced with a situation, to say this ain't gonna last forever. At the very least, tell yourself this ain't gonna last forever. Because sometimes you're in a situation to where you just don't see no way out. That's just all to it. You don't see no way out. Even if you have the strongest belief system, even if you're just like the most optimistic person to ever walk the face of the planet, sometimes it just seems like I just don't know. I can't even think about it no more. Just so right now, And with that, all you can do is say, this ain't gonna last forever. That one little phrase, this ain't gonna last forever, can bring you some breathing room. It can give you a ray of hope. And sometimes that's all you need to get to the next second. We can't even worry about the next month or the next day. For some people, it's second to second. Like some people are literally on the edge. If one more thing happens, one more phone call, one more text, one more piece of jive nonsense foolishness, and somebody gonna get it. That's the way some people are right now. And so for them, it's second to second. And if it's second to second, if you have to tell yourself this ain't gonna last forever or this ain't forever, then do that. Right now, it's about mental survival for some people. Some people are thriving and kicks and giggles and living their best life. And some people is like in survival mode. Second to second, tell yourself this ain't forever. That's at the very least, meaning one day you don't have to go through any of this anymore. But on the other end of the spectrum, you can still say this ain't forever, but being more optimistic. Because like I said, life is ebbs and flows. Life is ups and downs. It can't be down all the time. God knows it just cannot. Just like it can't be up all the time. That's what ebbs and flows are. And if you're in a down season or down moment, a down experience, the up is coming. But it's up to you to hang on to something more positive. This ain't forever. I've had to do it. This ain't forever. I didn't say exactly that because, it was just a recent revelation, but I've said some other things like, I'm going to make it through this. I can do it. I'm going to get through this. I had to take a lot of deep breaths when I did it. Let a lot of seconds pass. Take a lot of deep breaths. But I got through it. And this is just to encourage you. And if if your belief system is not that strong, then, find some encouragement. Some people are just like so tapped out right now that they can't encourage themselves. But if you're watching me, you're on some type of social media, there are other people, even if it's nothing but motivational videos that have been compiled from different speakers and somebody has it on their page. Find that page, get that inspiration, get that motivation, get something to take you from second to second if you have to. There's plenty of inspiration and motivation. But I also encourage you to create a relationship with God. He's listening. He's listening. Might not seem like it. Might not seem like it. Yes, sir. Woo. But he's listening. So anyways, that's about it. I just wanted to share that with you guys. Make sure to release your genius. Pull off the impossible every day. Remember, you will have whatever it is that you say. So be positive when you speak, Queen.